The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And again, keep texting BODY if you haven't to 312-591-8300. That's your chance to get tickets to Q101 Twisted Christmas Night 4 tomorrow night, the finale night with Young the Giant and the Gaslight Anthem. It's been just a joy talking to everybody. That's what we talk about with this. We get the best bands, but we also just had the experience of just getting face-to-face and hanging out with you guys for 5 hours. And it's the best, and it's what we do for you for supporting us all year long. It's kind of our treat. We get it. Not all the tickets are free, but we like to see you out there, and we have more free ones coming up. But if you have a chance at it right there, BODY, 312-591-8300. Have you seen this new McDonald's? It's called CosMc. I don't know, the people of Bolingbrook know about it, I guess. I'm curious if anybody's been to it already, because it just opened the first location. And I saw McDonald's wants to open 10,000 new stores over the next decade. Kind of like, Portillo's is going to launch like 800 in the country for the first time, but McDonald's is obviously everywhere. But this thing is different because it's not. It looks weird because it's not a McDonald's. It says CosMc on the outside. And
it's CosMc, like MC, like McDonald's almost.
Yeah, and I had no idea that CosMc was a mascot in the 80s for McDonald's.
So I misunderstood this maybe. I thought that somebody was ripping off McDonald's and calling it CosMc. This is by McDonald's?
Yes, it's by them. So it's like McDowell's and coming to America.
I swear to God, I thought it was a rip-off where someone's like, come eat it. CosMc. Yeah. And they're like, we have a real dollar menu.
Kenzie, do you know what dumb Starbucks is?
No.
Okay, there's a comedian named Nathan Fielder. He's had a big last few years, but he had a show on Comedy Central called Nathan For You, where he has a business degree, and so he'll try to help small businesses, but in the most convoluted way possible. And he helped a local coffee shop by invoking parody law, and he opened up a restaurant called Dumb Starbucks. Everything was the same. It was a Starbucks logo, it was a Starbucks cup, but above the typeface Starbucks, it said dumb in front of it, and legally speaking, he was allowed to do it for a limited period of time. Yeah.
No way.
This is not that situation.
No.
I literally thought someone's like, we're going to open something called CosMc.
Check this out.
I will copy it. But we'll do everything like $1 cheaper. Is like what I imagined.
There was a place.
Not a bad idea.
People that might live on the north side, and I don't know if there was more of them. I just know there was one on Ashland near Addison. And it was an old Burger King that shut down. And within a week, someone jumped in there and put a sign up that said Burger Delight.
Period. I think you could use the word burgers, though.
They use the word burgers.
You only have to change half the sign.
No, but it was like cardboard. They just put it over everything.
Period.
And they actually had a menu that was exactly like Burger King. Like it was like the Whipper. And I'm telling you, I went to the drive-thru out of curiosity. It was delicious. It was amazing. And it looked like it was the shadiest operation ever. And it stayed up for quite some time. I would say about 3 months. And then it got shut down. And there was 5 locations, I believe, on the north side. And then they all got shut down.
5.
They went right into every...
It's a franchise, baby.
That's where I wonder, if we're doing everything wrong, where somebody had the vision and the know-how to go, I'm just going to take over this Burger King called Burger Delight. And they had a good run.
Yeah. I don't know if they walked away with, maybe they walked away with a couple $100,000 and said, we're done and we're going to do some other scam now.
They went out on top.
Yeah.
They were like, we've made so much money. We're going to shut her down.
There was no investment.
In and out.
No investment except for going to Staples and buying some cardboard and Sharpies and somehow some food at Costco to get some burgers going. It was really good.
Oh, my God. You know what I always wanted to see was, some restaurant, if anybody's willing to do it, it would be Wendy's because they just don't give an F on their Twitter and stuff. But I want somebody to name their chicken nuggets D's Nuggets. Who wouldn't order those?
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And more Ticket Blitz Thursday coming up for night 4 at 9 o'clock. We'll give you another keyword. Currently, it's BODY. 312-591-8300. Text BODY for your chance to get tickets to night 4 tomorrow with Young the Giant and Gaslight Anthem. We'll have another word at 9. You can keep texting and joining until you win, so just be here. Also, we're just talking about the McDonald's new side project, CosMc, and it's out in Bolingbrook, the first store in the world. And we didn't really get a chance to talk about what it exactly is. So they're still going to have sausage muffins with egg and maybe an M&M's McFlurry, but they're focusing on drinks and snacks to be a quick alternative. For example, they're going to have churro. Is it frappes for the
A frappe.
frappe for the coffee? So a churro frappe, pretzel bites,
A frappe.
frappe, and then they're gonna have
Frappe.
a
Who are
frappe.
you?
It's a French place, and then they're gonna have like a s'mores cold brew, like some ridiculous coffee drinks.
So it's kind of
and
like a
snacks.
coffee shop,
with still some
and they're
food.
trying to like take down.
Probably
like
dumb
Dunkin'.
Starbucks. Like when they get that store, dumb Starbucks.
Don't touch my Dunkin' now.
No, I mean I think it's just gonna be an alternative. It's just one more thing they're gonna do, and they want to launch 10,000 new stores, and this will be part of it. This CosMc.
I wonder if that helps keep the ordering faster for like coffee. Like, because I've waited in line at a McDonald's before. Say like there's just nothing. Like sometimes there's nothing else open. Like McDonald's, like that's
Sure.
the place to get coffee at 2 a.m. if you need one. When I used to work like overnights and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just want, like, I've had to wait in line for so long because people are getting meals. So maybe it helps break up the line when you just need to zip through and get a drink or something pre-made that's really fast. They can keep it zippy.
And that's what it is. Exactly what they want to do with
Stuck
it.
behind someone who needed fries.
Yeah, damn
extra
it.
crispy.
Oh, I love the fries though.
Oh, you're the problem.
So they named it CosMc because I didn't know this. In the 80s, there was a McDonald's mascot named CosMc. And here is that commercial I found from 1986.
Ronald McDonald and friends in the story of CosMc. One day, a strange object landed in McDonald Land.
Look, a silver flower pot. Oh, that's no flower pot, Grimace.
Who's there? Hi-ho, Earth people. CosMc here. I popped in from outer space on a trade mission.
Trade?
Okay, I'll take this and trade you that.
I get it. Trade.
Okay, I'll take this and trade you that.
Boy, he moves fast.
How about joining us in a picnic? I've got the McDonald's cheeseburgers, fries, and shakes.
All right, trade you these for the lunch. Bye-bye.
What was Ronald to do?
Yeah, what? I'll save our lunch with my McMagnet.
CosMc couldn't hide. He was
Is this a
told by
barter
Ronald
system? Do you
McDonald.
get to
What do
do you
say
just
we
bring
share?
stuff to
now
give
you've
that?
got the idea.
Deliciously awesome. I'm going to tell my people about McDonald's cheeseburgers. Later, dude.
So CosMc took off.
Wow, what an incredible experience. Oh, right. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
It was weird. They were talking about trading things with CosMc, the alien who came down there, who, by the way, looked just like. Why am I drawing a blank case on the alien from Star Wars? Everybody hated when in the second trilogy.
Oh, Jar Jar Binks?
He looks like Jar Jar Binks.
I love Jar Jar. You can't get nicer. Why does everyone hate like nice people?
He looked just like Jar Jar.
So sweet.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
All right, about 9 minutes away from 9 a.m., another chance at Q101 Twisted Christmas tickets. It will be for tomorrow night's The Gaslight Anthem and Young the Giant at the Aragon, of course. Night 4, the party night, finale night. You don't have to get up the next day, hopefully. So we'll have those tickets at 9 and Ticket Blitz Thursday with Brian and Kenzie here on Q101 in case the producer joins us because he was a part of this last night. Obviously, every night we're out there all the way through. And Bridget Calls Me Baby was a Chicago band that opened up last night for White Reaper, who we had in yesterday around this time, who were incredible.
They did great.
Incredible.
And they're so nice.
So nice.
So we were like, we went on to stage announce them. But we're in the pit and they're coming on stage kind of like setting up and stuff. I love seeing a band put in their own effort, by the way. He was like connected. He's making sure everything was right for him. And we wave and they're like, ah! Like they're so sweet. And it's so cute.
Like you guys. And, we told them we'd love to bring them right on as opposed to waiting a few minutes and the band comes out. And they did exactly that. They made sure their manager came over, said they want to go right on when you guys say White Reaper and scream that and the crowd goes nuts. It's exactly what
that's
happened.
how it should be. It's like a blue ball situation if you don't.
Yeah,
Get all hyped. They'll be out in 45 minutes. See you later. It's just uncomfortable.
And people know that because you go to shows. A lot of bands have a playlist they want to put on before they go right to stage.
On
and
video.
They don't want me and Kenzie yelling.
There's like childhood photos in it. Oh, God.
Here's them eating a mud pie.
It's like, get to the point.
Yeah, White Reaper was incredible. Of course, Lovejoy was a pivotal moment at the Aragon with kids lined up all the way down Broadway for hours, camping out 24 hours before. The venue was full by the time Bridget Calls Me Baby got on at 7, which, again, with work and school and trying to get there and congestion and traffic is not usual. But it was wild. And then Bridget Calls Me Baby came out.
Lovejoy, that crowd was one of the loudest I've heard in the Aragon. It was akin to when we did 1975 last year, the last Twisted Christmas show last year. It was deafening, not from the music, but just from the screams. The first note of every song was just another Beatles mania, and it was every song on the set list.
Anything the guy said.
Yeah.
I think he said here, I built my castle here.
Or Brev.
Yeah, it was great show. And go to our socials, of course. Make sure you're following us on YouTube. We put up videos and pictures all the way through. Sort of Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, the Instagram is popping right now. A lot of footage there, a lot of good stuff.
So, Bridget Calls Me Baby came out, and they are this band we've been talking about a long time. How they have this Elvis kind of Pulp Fiction-y feel, very Urge Overkill. I love that sound, and the singer is beautiful.
1975, you like them. You would like...
Retro.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. Case got to put his hand through the guy's hair, the singer's hair.
So just to recap, because we talked about this earlier this morning, I was talking about how beautiful their singer Wes is, and I interviewed them yesterday. That interview will hopefully be out very soon. I think our videographer is still sleeping, which I don't blame him. He was texting me at 3 a.m. with stuff. I think he finally passed out. But
it's a busy time.
It's his busiest week of the year, and he doesn't want me texting him going, hey, can you do this extra thing for me? But anyways.
It's like texting Santa on Christmas Eve. It's like, you're going to have to wait.
So I was interviewing Bridget Calls Me Baby last night because they're a band that I'm super excited about. And I sat down next to him and I told him, I was like, you look like you're almost AI generated. Like, I don't mean to be weird, but you're beautiful. I'm not going to touch you, but you are beautiful. And
that's how Case's always first dates start, by the way.
That is so right. And, he just has this boyish charm to him, this elegant charisma. And he looks me deep into my soul. And he goes, touch my hair. Do it. I don't care. Touch my hair. And I go, no, I couldn't. He goes, no, touch it. And then I ran my fingers through his hair. And I'd like to think that was sort of the good luck that led to them killing it at Twisted Christmas last night.
Your fingers?
I think my fingers.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'm going to side with Kenzie on this one.
That sucks. That's a bummer.
I think they're just really good.
Had you already eaten the chicken tenders with the sauce on them, and then you put your fingers through his hair?
Thank you for asking. Pre-chicken tenders, but I did have some of the band's catering right before I interviewed them.
Oh, God.
You got everyone's... You had the band's catering, too, not just ours?
Kenzie, the perk of working at Q101 during Twisted Christmas is that I'm just eating food throughout the Aragon all week. I'm taking the band's food. I'm taking our food. You see me with a hot dog. I brought it in from the street. I'm eating to live.
Yeah, barbecue sauce, good hair gel.
I would also like to apologize if anybody was walking around the Aragon last night.
Oh, I forgot about this.
And got hit in the head with the chicken tender. I would like to apologize. We were upstairs, and the slippery little suckers, because they have some sauce on them.
They're not slippery, actually.
I tried to pick it up with a fork, and it flung over the balcony.
Yeah, this was very Zapruder-like with the Kennedy assassination.
Back and to the left.
Yeah, I saw everything. There's no conspiracy theory here. Kenzie shot JFK. And that chicken tender hit somebody on the head.
That thing caught some air. I walked away so fast from the balcony.
So it was funny because she walked away. I saw the whole thing.
Oh, God.
She walked away pretending it didn't happen, and she didn't do it. And then she came back and explained to me, I think I killed somebody with a chicken tender.
I don't know what's going to happen.
So she tapped me on the shoulder and was like, hey, I just dropped a chicken tender off the balcony. Kind of almost like child to parent. And I looked at Kenzie. I was like, I got to be honest. I don't know what to do in this situation. This has never happened before. I don't have the skills to fix this.
And then I had to tell the girl who did the catering, because I'm like, we may get some complaints. I don't know.
Now,
I'm so sorry.
If you were the person that got hit by the chicken tender, we probably could do some extra night 4 tickets for them. I don't know.
If you can prove.
Now they have to describe the tender.
If you can prove that you got hit in the head with Kenzie's chicken tender, I will personally give you tickets to night 4 with Young the Giant and Gaslight Anthem.
Yes.
I will do it, but you have to prove
You know
it.
what makes it worse is I just dipped it in ranch.
Oh.
So I know, somebody also just got ranch splattered. I was like, oh my God.
So what they have to do, they can prove it by still having the ranch crustiness in their hair? I mean, how else are you going to prove it? What did it look like? Did it look like Abe Lincoln, the tender, kind of, the face?
They're flat. They're more wide than thick, you know?
Did it kind of look like the shape of Texas?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's a big one. Pretty saucy, a dark brown because of the sauce.
Somehow, if you can prove you were the one hit.
I don't know what sauce it is. I didn't get to eat it, so I don't know if it was barbecue or buffalo. We don't know.
Barbecue.
Was it? It didn't make it to my mouth.
That's a bummer.
For Kenzie, as self-admittedly from her moving slower with pregnancy, she moved real fast after she dropped that tender on someone's head off the balcony.
I was like, because our boss was right next to us. And I'm like, oh, God.
Oh, Lord, prove it. Prove it somehow at 312
We will give you
591
tickets if you got hit with a chicken tender last night. That's on me.
It's the least we can do.
Yeah.
But for real, I wasn't messing around. I wasn't drunk or anything. I just put my fork in the chicken tender and lifted it up, and it just kind of catapulted it in a way I wasn't expecting.
Pregnant ladies are voracious. She was hungry and wanted
I
that
went and
tender.
sat down at a table after that. I didn't want to harm anybody else.
So if you can prove it at 312-591-8300, call up and sell us on it, and we'll get you tickets to night 4 tomorrow night. But you got to be accurate. So excited to play Bridget Calls Me Baby now. Chicago band. They blew us all away. And people are saying, like, well, what do they sound like? Well, this is it. Impressively average is the song. It's Bridget Calls Me Baby, Chicago band here on Q101 with Brian and Kenzie.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Gosh, love that so much. Bridget Calls Me Baby, Chicago band that opened up Q101's Twisted Christmas last night. A lot of stuff coming with this band in 2024. And we want to make them kind of ours, because I just, when you hear something so special, different, unique, and the guy looks like Elvis, it's ridiculous. And we want to be a part of their success because this is Chicago and that's what we do.
I say it in all sincerity. I thought their set last night was one of the best Twisted Christmas sets I've ever seen. You think about what 21 Pilots have done in that building, what Rise Against has done in that building, what 1975 did last year. I thought it was on that level. I mean, all due respect to Black Keys and Local H and every band that's played this weekend, that's the set so far.
Yeah,
that's the mark to beat tonight and Friday. I was floored by what I saw.
And Case will have an interview with them coming up at Q101.com.
Yeah, that'll be everywhere once it comes out. I'm just waiting on that footage to post.
And we have a lot of footage from last night already on our Facebook page, on our Instagram, on our TikTok, and our YouTube channel. Make sure you follow all that Q101 stuff because that's how you're gonna see all this stuff if you didn't get to go. And we get it. Not everybody can go. You got a second job. You've got a kid like I do, and it's hard to get out of the house. So Bridget Calls Me Baby. Make sure you give them a follow as well, and we'll have a lot coming up with them. Now, we've had a bunch of calls about Kenzie's chicken tender that fell off the balcony and hit somebody in the head. No one could describe the chicken tender properly.
I respect what people did, but I don't believe any of them.
Yeah, they just were not right.
I'm afraid whoever got hit is laid up in the hospital.
Well, that could be true.
I don't know if they got carried out or not.
Okay, so instead we'll do what we do with Ticket Blitz Thursday.
The ticket window is open. Ticket Blitz Thursday.
On Q101.
All right, so here's what you do. You just text in Anthem right now to 312-591-8300. That can get you to night 4, tomorrow night. Young the Giant, the Gaslight Anthem, Little Image at the Aragon, the final night, the finale of Q101 Twisted Christmas Week. So text in Anthem to 312-591-8300 right now. Don't miss out. It's Ticket Blitz Thursday with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.